Alright, the piece I'm going to do for you is called, it's an oldie but goodie. It's called Formal Education, right? Okay. How many people here are in college right now? How many people been to college? High school, middle school? All that shit inspired this piece. There you go. I sat in the last row of the classroom so I could eat my McDonald sandwich. The teacher threw me a disdainful look. So I cemented my continence, making it as solid as an inner-city racquetball wall, and ricocheted the look she threw me right back at her. She, of course, grew upset.
Sir? Why are you eating food in the back of my classroom?
What, ma'am? Are you hungry? I figure with all the tuition I'm paying, you shouldn't be. But if you are, you need to talk to higher authorities and try to get a bigger cut in this parent-student exploitation. And I got up and started pacing and pacing while striking the cymbals on her eardrums. That's right, I'm eating McDonald's in the back of your classroom because it's kind of symbolic, because it's not really good food and what I'm receiving is not really good education. Fast food and fast knowledge, both offshoots of mass production where the focus is on distribution, not quality. Teachers fight to fill some jive syllabus quota. Students half asleep sporadically take notes trying to cram in teacher interpretation of work. Swallowing the information to the point of nausea, but they hold it in their stomachs until they reach the examination test, which appears to be retarded considering all the shitty questions it has. Regurgitate, and vomit, the knowledge back into no! I can approach McDonald's with a connoisseur's tongue, nor can I approach McCollege with a connoisseur's mind. Because as soon as I attempt to swish and swirl the aged red wine across all my taste buds, school pushes the bottle to my mouth, forcing me to prepare for some assignment, making me take the contents down like a 40. And it's funny, because I don't think Shakespeare, who is more well-written than well-read, would have appreciated how your 2,000-source research paper turned his A Midsummer's Night Dream into a mid-semester GPA-threatening nightmare. And I don't believe Dante would have been pleased with how your monotonous lecture on his Inferno made the students feel like they were in the deepest level of hell. It's more like Pavlov's dogs without the rewarding bell. If you place a salivating steak in front of them, and every time they reach for a bite, you send them streams of electric shocks, chances are they're not going to like a steak that could have been their favorite meal. So how do you expect us to appreciate this literature when you keep sending us streams of quizzes and tests? But fuck the analogy. It's not like we're getting anything like steak anyway. It's more like a... McDonald's sandwich! From a restaurant where the workers don't wash their hands after using the bathroom. I caught you yesterday trying to teach us undercooked information you didn't really know while reeking with uncleanliness, and they call this the Institution for Higher Learning. Please, people don't go to college to receive higher learning. They go so they can get a job. Liberal arts education is simply white-collar trade school, and that's all it's good for. Teach you how to be another brick in this capitalist infrastructure, yet they won't show you how to be the bricklayer. But you know what? Fuck this pointless man. Let me dramatically illustrate. Welcome to McCollege. May I help you? Yes, I like an English degree held the grammar. Would you like some wine to do that? No, I'm not that hungry. Sirs, welcome to McCollege. May I help you? Yes, you can, brother. I like the value meal, the only value meal y'all got. Africana studies with extra Pan-Africanism. Oh yeah, and supersize that. Welcome to McCollege. May I help you? Yes, I was wondering what's your selection of soft drinks? Wow. Well, we have music performance, art history, and theater acting. I'll have them all in degrees in accounting, finance, and operations management. Mom, Dad, pay the man. But in the middle of my scheme, I started to wonder what teacher would actually put up with such an obnoxious fit. As I looked closely at my professor, I could see that she was smiling. The whole class was smiling like those obscure-looking people in that old Soundgarden video, and little elves started falling from the ceiling, smiling and dancing, smiling and dancing. Everybody was smiling and dancing, and colors started to blend, and the world started to blend, and at that point, I knew that this wasn't real. and I awoke, drooling on my dissolving fists in the first row in the front of the classroom. Pinched out of my dreams by the dreary sounds of economics, production, distribution. These will all be on your final exam tomorrow. And all I could do was try and get the notes I missed during my classroom slumber. Thank you.